Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Sabahul khair habibi wa habibti, sabahul nur, sabahul ful, sabahul wards. Kif halukum? Alhamdulillah khair. Ahlan ya jamil wa jamilah habibi wa habibti. Soffut tasi' ayyamil Al-an yawmul khamis September 24, 2020. I am Mualimah Tuti Wardani Bako SPD. Welcome back to biology class. Are you ready habibi wa habibti? Yalla bina nabada'un nashat. The indicator of our lesson today are: first, be able to identify the type of natural and artificial reproduction. Second, be able to identify the example of natural and artificial reproduction. And then the last, be able to identify the steps for making artificial reproduction. Our scientific word is reproduction, perkembangbiakan. Reproduction, perkembangbiakan. Reproduction, perkembangbiakan. Reproduction, perkembangbiakan. Kaman marah? Reproduction, perkembangbiakan. Toyib, habibi wa habibti, jamil wa jamila. Our topic for today is reproduction seed plants. For today, we discuss for vegetative reproduction. Habibi wa habibti, vegetative reproduction in seed plants can be divided into two types: natural and artificial vegetative reproduction. Natural vegetative reproduction is vegetative reproduction that occurs naturally or without human intervention. And then, artificial vegetative reproduction is vegetative reproduction with human intervention. Firstly, let we discuss about natural vegetative reproduction. The first is rhizome. Rhizome is a root that grows horizontally and below to the soil surface. Rhizome shaped like a root but has internodes like a stem and has a bud at the end. In each internode, there are leaves that change shape to scales, and each armpit of the scales there are shoots. If the shoots at the end of the rhizome and the armpit grows into a new plant, the plant still joins the parent plants to form clumps. For example, galangal, turmeric, sansevieria, and ginger. Second, geragi or stolon. Stolons are stems that grow creeping above or below the soil surface. In stagnation, there are internodes with shoots that can grow into new organisms. At the bottom of the shoots can grow new fiber roots. The tip of the bud generally touch the ground. After being far from the parent, the end of the stolon turns upwards and grows into a new plant that far from the parent. For example, pegagan, arabe, and taki grass. Next, adventitive shoots. Adventitive shoots are shoots that grow a knot at the tip of the stem or axillary. For example, cocor bebek, kesemek, and sukun. Next, layered tubers. Layered tubers are modified shoots consisting of very short stems covered with fleshy skull-like leaves, for example onions, garlic, and bakung flower. Next, stem tuber. Stem tuber are stems that grow in the soil. The ends swell to form tuber. Dissection is a place to saving food reserve, especially starch. Stem tuber can also grow shoots and can grow into new plants. For examples, potato and gambili. Next, there is root tubers. Root tubers are roots that change function to saving food reserve. The differences between root and stem tubers is that they do not have nodes, scaly leaves, and no buds, so that if only the tuber is planted, it will not grow. To become a new organism must be planted with root tubers that still have the remaining stems. For examples is dahlia flowers. The last is shoots. Shoots that function as a vegetative reproduction are shoots that grow at the base of the stem and are hidden in the soil. For examples, banana and bamboo. Next, Habibi wa Habibti, Jamil wa Jamila, artificial vegetative reproduction. The first is cuttings. Cuttings are the separation or cutting of the plant parts to produce new plants. Based on the plant organs used, cuttings are divided into leaf cuttings and stem cuttings. Leaf cuttings can be done by planting leaves or leaf cuttings. For example, begonia and cocor bebek. Stem cuttings are done by planting the old trunk or branch of the plant. Stem cutting is done by plugging the cut branches or stem of the plant into the loose soil. For example, cassava, jasmine, rose, waru, and betel. Next, grafting. Grafting is usually done on fruits such as mango, guava, and rambutan. Next, merunduk. The breeding method of merunduk is done by bending the branches of the plant to the ground, then by filling with the soil. On the branch covered with soil will grow roots. After the roots grow strong, the branches can be cut off. For example, alamanda and apple. Next, oculation or menempel. These methods combine the body parts of two different plants to get a plant with better quality. For example, the lower parts of the mango plant, which tastes sour but has strong roots, and the upper parts comes from the mango plants, which taste sweet, but the roots are not strong enough. Next, mengenten or menyambung. The purpose of mengenten same with oculation, which is to get plants with better quality. If oculation is done by combining the stems with the bark containing the buds, gen is done by combining the stems with branches of other plants whose fruits are known to be a good quality. Now, that's all our material for today, Habibi wa Habibti. Next time we will continue with another material. Please keep spirit and don't forget to do your home project. Shukran for your attention. Ila liko. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.